Candy Fresh.
It's that Candy Fresh, got the new now next. If you a dope artist in the city, come on and get your shine on. Get your shine on. Candy Fresh gon' show up, get your shine on. It's that Candy Fresh, got the new now next. If you a dope artist in the city, come on and get your shine on. Get your shine on. Candy Fresh gon' show up, get your shine on. Candy Fresh. Candy Fresh. Candy Fresh, get your shine on, get your shine on. Candy Fresh, Candy Fresh, Candy Fresh, get your shine on, get your shine on.
We are having it right here in Can Wonderland. Just give it up for that. If you are new to the Candy Fresh family, you can find out more information about us online at crownlensmediagroup.com. And if you know anybody who got a nice vibe, they're an artist, they're a painter, then just send some information and we can highlight them. And you can send the information to clmginformation@gmail.com. Today, not only is it our second anniversary, it is also our first annual Candy Fresh search for our dancers. And I think we're going to call them the Fresh Squad. Is that what we're going with? So lots of dancers already gave you a little taste test of what they can do. They're going to get out here and they're going to show their stuff. And this is how it's going to go. So first of all, I want y'all to give it up for the DJ because he has been setting the tone for the evening already. DJ, please. Here's how we're gonna do this. We want to make sure that the dancers are staying on their toes. DJ Mickey Breeze is gonna pick a song. It's his choice. The dancers do not know what the song is gonna be. They're gonna come out here. We're gonna give them a minute each to audition. Y'all ready? All right. We'll give them a minute each. In between the dances, though, we want to make sure that we highlight all of our beautiful staff, the crew members who have been here since the beginning. Some of them came on in the middle, but we still show them love. So first of all, we're gonna have our makeup artist, Miss Shakeeta Sturden, in the house with all of our beautiful makeup artistry. We're gonna be interviewing her. We're also gonna be interviewing our floor director, that's the lady I follow, Miss Essence Jones, the queen of Protect Your Crown. We also have some professional dance folks here, Mr. Julian Hines and Raw Fire. We're gonna be interviewing them on their dancing skills. And last but not least, how could I forget DJ Mickey Breeze? We're gonna interview DJ Mickey Breeze, y'all. So without further ado, let's get this started. We're gonna call off the dancers. We're gonna start with the dancers first. I want y'all to get real nice and excited. So the first person up, Aria Indall. Give it up for Aria Indall. Give it up, show them love. So we want you to tell this beautiful audience at Can Wonderland, why do you want to be on the Candy Fresh squad?
I think it would be a great experience, a really big learning experience for me, and it would be really exciting to meet new people and work with different dancers that I've met.
You ready to do your thing? All right, go on right here. Y'all give it up. Aria Indall. She's got 1 minute, y'all, and show us some love. Come up. DJ. dancer auditions, I forgot to tell you, the judges will be judging each dancer on creativity, musicality, enthusiasm, technical skills, and versatility. Do y'all feel like I already showed that tonight? Next one on the list is Paula. Pauler. Come on up here and say your name right. I don't want to mess your stuff up. Come on, man. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Now say your name, because people mess up my name too. Say your name.
So my name is Calder. C-A-L-D-E-R. Like I called her on the phone.
So why do you want to be on the Fresh Squad?
So I think it actually would put our community here on the map as far as our dance community, just because there are a lot of b-boys here in Minnesota, and that's what we're mainly known for. So I'd like to see something a little bit new.
Will y'all give it up for Calder? He has 1 minute. DJ Mickey Breeze, give him something fresh. Here's how we're gonna play this. We're gonna pick three people. Three people are making the team tonight, all right? After that, we're gonna battle it out for the 4th spot for that last person. So again, stay on your toes. And then the 5th person, we're gonna let the Twin Cities pick. We're gonna let the cities pick that out, all right? Catilius! Yeah, give it up! I'm sorry for butchering your name, man. So tell the audience, why do you want to be on the Fresh Squad?
I want to be on the Fresh Squad because it'll open some doors, get my face out there, and give me an opportunity to meet with people, new dancers, and work with some people.
You ready? Y'all give it up for
Catilia!
Catilia! You got 1 minute, man. Do your thing, DJ Breezy. makeup artist, and she beats my face on a regular basis. If you don't know what beat means, it is not a bad thing, it is a good thing. But I'd like to welcome to the stage Miss Shakeeta Sturden. How are you doing, beautiful? I'm doing good. All right, so can you let us know about the makeup game? Okay, just first of all, stop before I even go that far. Tell us what you do, and maybe give us a little bit of insight into your magical world of makeup.
Hi, everybody.
Don't be, come on, Shakeeta. Get that fire I be seeing on Facebook now.
You gotta earn that fire.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for the last 5 years in the Twin Cities. Prior to that, I was in finance for 10 years. I'm actually a licensed securities broker. I did not want to go to work every day and be bored. I used to plan fashion shows in my head at my desk, and I was like, I gotta get it out. So that's what I did. I produced fashion shows, and by way of doing fashion shows, I started doing makeup full time. I've done makeup for runway shows, I've done makeup for TV commercials, for like the Bride University, for Olympians, I've done Mayor Betsy Hodges makeup, I've done a couple of celebrities makeup. It's just something that I love to do. I love to also empower women. So, makeup is not a need. For some people it is. You want to be who you are at all times. Whether you have on makeup, whether you don't have on makeup, just be yourself at all times and be comfortable with that. That's about it.
Well, that's the interview. What is the most irritating thing in the industry of makeup artistry? What's the most irritating thing to you?
People don't think there's enough business for every makeup artist. So it's not a very community type business. So like I have a network of makeup artists, and if I can't do a client, I will refer them out to another makeup artist. But a lot of time other makeup artists don't want to network like that because they don't want you to like steal their client or things like that. So it is a bit of cattiness. It is a female dominated industry, but I'm a firm believer that there's enough out here for everybody. So whatever you feel like you want to do, even if there's 100 million other people doing that, nobody's going to be you and nobody's going to do what you do like you do.
So people want to know, what brought you to the Crown Lens Media family? Because you've been with us since last year, right? So you weren't there at the beginning, but you stormed right on in and snatched up our hearts by beating up our face. I know a lot of folks know it sounds very violent to be with Crown Lens. So what brought you to the Crown Lens family?
So I believe, I don't know if I did makeup for Candy Fresh first, or if I did a photo shoot with Bianca first, and then I did makeup for Candy Fresh. But what had happened was, I met with Bianca. She had this concept of doing a photo shoot, and I was like, she said she wants to do an alter ego photo shoot. I was like, oh, okay, I'm down. And so then she was like, okay, so what you want to do? I was like, I thought you knew what you wanted. I didn't want to have to figure it out. I just wanted to come through the makeup. So anyway, we ended up collaborating, and we did a Poison Ivy look, we did a tribal look, and we did a professional look for her headshot. It was really well. It went really great, I think. And also, Aaron Price did the photos, the executive director of Crown Lens Media. And I think from then on, I have been beating your face, which I did not do her makeup tonight, so I don't want to take credit for that because she gave me the night off. But for every episode since last June, I have done Miss Tiny's makeup, and I've been beating their faces for other events, not just Crown Lens Media, personal and private. So that's how I believe I became to be a part of Crown Lens Media, which I didn't know I was a part of Crown Lens Media. I had to ask you out one day because I thought I was just a makeup artist. I just came to do makeup, and then one day somebody said something, and I kept. Then I didn't like it. I was like, Bianca. I was like, am I a part of Crown Lens Media? Can I go off? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay.
All right, so Shakeeta has a this thing she does on Facebook, right? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It is called #WhatYouNotGonnaDo. Okay? So why don't you give us something for the makeup artist industry, what you not gonna do, your top 3 things. Bam! You knew I was gonna catch you. Look, I said y'all got to be on the toes in the email. I said this. The top 3 things of what you not gonna do.
So you mean like for a person who does their own makeup or just for the makeup artist industry? Oh, this is hard. Okay, so number one thing what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna call yourself a makeup artist, but you only carry shades for like 3 people. That's what you're not gonna do. So, we live in a very diverse city, we live in a very diverse culture. I'm gonna need you to have shades from light to deep dark in your kit. So when somebody from any shade that comes to get their makeup done from you or by you, they don't have to be conscious about whether or not you have the proper shade for them. And you should know how to mix. So if you don't have their shade, you can custom create their shade by what you have in your kit. Number 2, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna create a template and put that on everybody's face. That's what you're not gonna do. So, yeah, I got that from her, that's hers, I stole it. A lot of makeup artists in general, I feel like are artists, and every artist has their own aesthetic. However, when somebody is lacking ingenuity or creativity or individuality, it can show because they're not showing the various differences in their work or in their stroke. Everybody's face is not the same, everybody's eye shape is not the same, your cheek structure is not the same, your bone structure is not the same. So you have to take a little time and be different and apply that to your client. So that's number 2, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna put the same face on different people. Take the time out to hone your craft, take classes, read a book, watch a YouTube video if you have to, maybe get certified so that you're able to work on different types of faces and that it doesn't look the same. Like, I want people to know that I did it because it's a good job, not because I put the smoky eye in the corner right here because that's what I do on all of my clients.
So you gonna give us the 3rd one, or?
Woo. That 3 is a lot. Let me think. What you're not gonna do is praise MAC for being the best cosmetic company in the world, okay? They're not just put down MAC, because I worked at MAC and there are great products, but it's like a higher end drugstore brand. It's not the best of the best, and there are some brands that are independently owned and more cost effective that are better than MAC. So I would say definitely do research on cosmetics. There are vegan friendly cosmetics, there are vegetarian cosmetics that, there's no cruelty, no parabens, none of that stuff that can be good for your skin while after you get a face beat or doing your face beat so you're not breaking out in pimples and looking like a pizza face and stuff like that. Just explore all your options because there are a lot out there, and know what works well for your skin, and know that makeup is just makeup. You can take it off with a wipe if you don't like it. Just get a makeup wipe and take it off and try again. That's all.
All right, baby.
Where can we find you if we want to get our face beat?
If you want to get your face beat, and what that means is, let me tell you what a face beat is. A face beat is when you have gotten your makeup done by a makeup artist professional, and the gods in heaven are looking down upon you in sheer joy, satisfaction, and approval. That's what a face beat is. So if you want to get your face beat, you can go to my Facebook, which is Shakeeta Sturden. That's my name, and that's what it is on Facebook. It's not Shakeeta Sturden. I beat faces all day long, every day. Sturden. It's just Shakeeta Sturden. Or you can go to my business page, which is Catwalk Fierce Makeup Artistry. And you can go to my Instagram, which is also Catwalk Fierce Makeup Artistry. And my number is I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, the email is catwalkfierce@gmail.com. So that'll be good. That's how you can get in contact with me. Or you can email CLMG or contact one of these beautiful people here. So if you didn't get all of that other information, and they know how to get in contact with me.
Thank you for being a part of the family. Y'all give it up for Shakeeta! Did you see the fire come out a little bit? What you not gonna do? She was like scared on the first one. By the third one, the body was in it. All right, so let's get back to these dance auditions. Y'all ready to move? Y'all ready to move? All right, so the next contestant on the Candy Fresh audition of 2017 is David Jr. Give it up for David Jr. Thank you for being here, David.
Hello, I'm David.
You're a very handsome young man.
Thank you very much.
I love the glasses. I know you're gonna tear it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
So why do you want to be on the Candy Fresh squad?
Learning experience, and I just really love to dance, so yeah, that's about it.
You ready to do this?
Yep.
Y'all give it up for David Jr. Mental health. She's also been nominated to be as one of the businesses to look out for. Would you all please welcome the incomparable Miss Essence Jones. Give it up, give it up, give it up! First of all, I love you. I'm a fan. All right, y'all check out the shirt right here. Protect your crown, protect your crown. So first of all, for those, again, who are new to the Candy Fresh audience in our TV show, first and foremost, you gotta let us know, what is it that you're up for? What are you being nominated for? Because I didn't do it any justice. So what are you being nominated for?
So I was nominated for the Minnesota Business Magazine's People's Choice Award, Businesses Most Likely to Succeed for 2017.
Now, you've only been doing Protect Your Crown for what, a year? 1 year, and the Minnesota Business Magazine is like, who is this on the scene? What do you think is sticking with people? Why do you think that you're being scouted like that? What makes you stick out from everybody else that's doing work in the mental health community?
I think a part of it is, for me, it's a personal journey for me. I have dealt with mental illness throughout my family as well as in my personal life for most of my adult life. And what I'm noticing, and the whole reason why I decided to start Protect Your Crown and Insight into Mental Health, is because I was noticing that there were conversations that needed to be had that weren't being had in communities of color especially. People were hurting, they were suffering in silence. There were people who were saying, well, you know, I just don't feel right. I'm not, something's just not working, and they would go to church and be told to pray it away, or family members will tell them, you know what, you just want attention, don't worry about it, you'll be fine, just, that type of thing. And so for me, it was a personal journey for me to help those that are in need who are suffering in silence, because there's a lot of people that go through stuff and you don't know what they're going through unless they bring it forward. So just having that conversation and moving forward from there definitely speaks volumes. So, I mean, I'm hoping that's the reason why they're looking at me. But regardless whether I was nominated or not, it's all about helping those that need the help.
So where can they go vote for you, or at least at the very least find out more about Protect Your Crown?
Well, the voting already closed. So it closed on July 20th, I believe, so I'm just kind of waiting to hear back. But if you want more information about Protect Your Crown and insight into mental health, you can visit our website at www.protectyourcrown1.com. We also have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and as well as a Twitter page. And I also work closely with NAMI, so if you guys are familiar with NAMI, which is the National Alliance in Mental Illness, they kind of have a little bit of information on Protect Your Crown as well, and I'm also a member of NAMI as well.
So you've had several events so far. You've had one for women, you've had one for the kids, you've had one for the men, and most recently you did one on trauma in the community. Which one do you feel was the most successful, meaning people actually walked away with the most takeaways, and that's based on the feedback that the community members have been telling you?
Oh my gosh, I would like to hope that they all walked away with something. But I would probably say for me would probably be the women's discussion. The reason being is because you had different women from different walks of life. They were mothers, they were young people, there were, grandmothers and, and wives, and just speaking from an experience of a woman, there's a lot of things that we go through that a lot of people that aren't aware of, especially a woman of color. So, it's kind of a I don't know, a double, I don't want to say a double whammy because that's not what it is, but it's something that you have to deal with, not only being a woman, but also being a woman of color. So, there's a lot of things that we deal with. It's different levels, exactly. So for me, the reason why I felt that was a success was because I took a lot from it. And most of the time when I am doing these community events and discussions, I take a lot from what people say in them. There's a lot of key takeaways. How do we protect our crown? Because we're so focused on the physical that we're not taking care of our minds, and that needs to happen. And especially as women, we are the caretakers, we are the mother hens, we want to save the cheerleaders, save the world. And a lot of the times we tend to neglect ourselves because of that. And so I took a lot away from that discussion. I took a lot away from you, making sure that you feed all 5 of yourselves, make sure that all 5 of yourselves is getting everything. That's something that sticks with me, but I thought that one was a very successful event.
We'll just give it up because a lot of the people in the community are getting healing from that, so just show us some love on that. So what is on the horizon for Protect Your Crown? Where you going with this? What's your big dream for this?
I think, like I said, my ultimate goal is just helping those that are in need. There are a lot of resources in the state of Minnesota, but a lot of people aren't aware of them, and a lot of people aren't aware that they're available to all and that they're free. A lot of people think that you just have to pay for a therapist, or people think I think therapists and counselors and psychologists get a really bad rap, like, oh, I'm not going to go and talk to somebody about my problems so they can judge me. But really, for me, because I have a therapist, I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I have a therapist, and my therapist is wonderful. But yes, my therapist is wonderful. And it's always great to get someone in from the outside who doesn't know you from a can of paint, and to give you those tips and tools on how to better take care of yourself. So ultimately with Protect Your Crown, I want to continue doing discussions, but I also want to put those key takeaways that we have to use. I want to do workshops. I want to speak at other people's events. I want to get other people involved with Protect Your Crown, so if you would like to volunteer, please hit me up. And you can hit me up. Okay, so you can either go to the website and the email address is attached to there, or you can email me directly with through protectyourcrown1@gmail.com. So, but we are going to be a part of NAMI Walks, which is going to be located in Minnehaha Park. We have our own team. If you would like to be a part of the Protect Your Crown team, I just said what NAMI was. off the video, y'all. But yeah, so again, once again, NAMI is National Alliance in Mental Illness. And the NAMI Walks is September 23rd. We have a team. I think the VA has a team. There's a lot of companies, a lot of businesses that have a team. If you cannot be a part of the walk, you are able to donate. You can go to www.namiwalks.com, or you can visit the National NAMI website, which is www.nami.com. What else do we have? I'll be speaking on the panel as well as signing with at the Shades of Beauty Expo, which is done at the River Center in August, and there's a bunch of stuff coming up. I'm truly blessed, but I couldn't do it without people though. I could not do this without others. So.
Well, congratulations on all your success. I remember having conversations when you first started, and she had the nerve to be nervous. Look at the success. Look, just stand in awe of the beautiful work this woman is doing. Y'all give it up one more time for Sweetest Show. Are you ready for the next dance, contestant? I said, is you ready for the next dance, contestant? I like that. Y'all give it up for Paula. Welcome to Candy Fresh. Thank you so much. Why would you like to be on the Candy Fresh squad?
Because I think it would boost my creativity a bunch, and I think that's the most important thing in life for a human being. Creativity is what keeps us alive. And the second thing is that I think I would add a really unique thing, because I don't have a race. I'm Colombian originally, but my dad is African Colombian, so I'm from the world, and that's what we should all be. And yeah, unique.
That we'll get ready to do your thing. Y'all give it up for Paula.
Smoke the honey, left the club tipsy.
They dancers in the community, they be doing their thing. Y'all give it up. Should I interview both at the same time? Or one at a time? At the same time? Alright, y'all give it up for Raphael and Julian Hines! Did you see the royalty climb the stage? Did you see it happen? First of all, thank y'all for coming out. I know both of y'all is busy. So first of all, what are y'all doing here today? Y'all go ahead and explain who you is and what you're doing here today.
Hey, peace everybody. My name is Raphael and this is the General Julian Hines and we are here today. We are here today representing the dancers on the scene in Minnesota is crucial out here. If y'all don't know about the dance scene in Minnesota, specifically hip hop. And hip hop is everything from breaking, popping, locking, waving, tutting, whacking. I mean, it's the whole umbrella. We have it here in the Twin Cities. So I really suggest you go out and get with everything that's going on here. So we have a vibrant community.
I can see. Can y'all not see right here? It's just a small little piece. All right, Julian Hines, tell us what you're doing in the community other than working with the beautiful ladies from Project Diva. That's how I know them personally. Project Diva, just give it up for the young ladies real quick. Had them looking hot this year. So go ahead and tell us what are you doing other than, is it just dancing or school?
Dancing. I also work in the Minneapolis Public School District as a dance teacher. I get my awareness. Get that BA degree. Also, I'm just following the footsteps of my big sister Raphael. Learn how to be the presenters of hip hop dance in Minnesota. Who else is doing that but this one right here? So, I'll learn how to do that. So, I'm doing good.
All right, so both of you were on an episode of Candy Fresh a few months back, and I know y'all had that huge event, and the thing that I remember the most about you is that you said you don't get paid for your events. And that's passion, And I want to know why. I can already tell that you're passionate about the community, I can tell that you're passionate about the artist community. Why do you choose not to get paid? And you're pulling in people. You're not hurting for people. What is the love behind that makes you not worry about getting paid for it?
I think just being on the scene before, just creating events for dancers. I have two events. One is Rooted Hip Hop Choreographers Evening. The other is Sister Solo Being Brothers. Both of those are unique events in the Twin Cities, catering to different audiences. But like Julian Hines said, I am the curator in Minnesota for hip hop dance. There is only one, and it is me. And he's in second command. So I think not getting paid, making sure the dancers get paid to say, hey, we are not here to take your money. We are not here to get rich off your talent. What we are here to do is make sure that you are seen and your talents be shown. And that's a lot. Because as a dancer, a lot of people will take from you. And I'm not genuinely interested in what you are bringing to the table. They only see, oh, you can dance, well, let me have you do this, this, and this, so I can get paid off you, or so I can get my name out there. So, or yes, pay to play, like, I'll put you in this, but you gotta pay so much money. So, I think I have grown with the Twin Cities community, and they trust me, they acknowledge what I'm doing, and they overall respect me. So that's why I'm here today. Dancers on scene respect me, so when I come through, there's a lot of acknowledgement and respect. And I get things, they do things that they would not normally do for other people because it's me. And they know that at the end of the day, I'm pushing them, I'm creating avenues for them that they may not otherwise have.
Same question for you.
what I'm learning about just coming into this and just being a protege or being the mentee is that the responsibility to have this, like it's more than the pay. All these dancers have told me a story about like what these shows have done to them and what the show has done to me and my career. So like the responsibility to the community is huge and changed my life in the way I act, how I conduct myself in business, how I conduct myself with my family. The responsibility is more than anything that can pay us.
And I would say, like we say, like I always say, we're not making moves, we're making history out here. So ain't nobody doing what we doing, period. So I'm excited for that. But yes, the history that we're making and the lives that we're touching from the performers backstage, y'all don't see what goes on backstage like I do. Y'all don't see Mr. Hines carry me to the door because I'm so exhausted I can't walk because I've given everything. Nobody sees that. Nobody sees what happens behind the stage. Nobody sees what happens during rehearsals when I'm telling y'all better get this together. So you don't see those conversations, right?
I think people see it in the way that they receive you when you walk up. Because there's a certain glow that you have about yourself, that respect. So they might not see that, but it's something they see. Because when you walk in, folks just gravitate around both of y'all. So just give it up for that. What do you want to see in the next 5 years in the dance community here in Minnesota? Y'all don't know who going, y'all pick. Who should answer this question?
I would say in the next 5 years, Minnesota will be completely on the map. People semi-know us, but the things that we're doing in our camp is going to make sure that everybody knows who we are. So that's the next 5 years. And so we're going to be doing what we do best. And people more and more are going to be knowing us nationally and internationally. We will be known. So that's the goal.
We're on the same head right now. We connected at the head. Same thing. I want all these dancers to know, in 5 years, you will not have to search outside of your home state for nothing. You will not have to go to California and go on $200 to do an audition. Everything will be right here in your backyard. Jump on the hill.
Y'all got some kind words y'all want to give these dancers? Because it takes a lot of guts to get out here and just put it out there. Y'all, it takes any last words y'all want to give them before y'all judge them at the end?
I would say just keep going. All these auditions are just good rehearsal just for life. So just keep going. Putting yourself out here in this kind of space and being judged is very, very difficult. Not a lot of people can do this at all. So don't take it lightly and don't take it for granted.
Any last words? Nothing? Y'all give it up for Romana and Julian. Hey! All right, y'all ready for the next dancer? Give it up for Cecil. I said give it up for Cecil. Showed up like here. Welcome to Candy Fresh, Cecil. So why do you want to be on the Candy Fresh squad?
Just to make sure that the movement of the dance scene is.
All right, well, short words. We're gonna see all of who you is on the floor. Y'all give it up for Cecil. Earlier you told me people like being on the camera. Was you talking about you or was you asking for a friend?
Just me. Hello. Yeah, real quick. Someone over here had a birthday. I don't know who it was. Happy birthday. I don't know. This is gonna be fun, and I guess thank you all for dealing with this. This must be new, but you know what? A lot of new things mean great opportunities for everybody. So, let's celebrate, and birthday girl, this goes out to you.
He shocks me. I met him when he was 14 years old. It was on a separate thing. I was speaking to a group of people. It was a bunch of homeless people, a bunch of homeless kids, and I wanted to meet them and eat dinner with them, and he was in there. And I also met him at KMOJ Radio. He was studying under Ray Seville. This literally, I have to be honest, is the hardest working 16-year-old I know in the Twin Cities. No joke. Y'all give it up for the official DJ of Candy Fresh, DJ Mickey Breeze. First of all, I'm just honored to have spent the last months with you, man. You are very, very talented. So I admire you. I'm tripping because you're so young, but you're so big. But what brought you to the Candy Fresh family?
Primarily a sense of community. I've been working in the so-called music industry for a while. It started out as, a hobby, but eventually I figured out that it's something more. It can give you a sense of self and give you a way to bond with others. So when I found another group of positive-minded people who could both mentor me, teach me, and give me the opportunity and the place and space to express myself, I was more than on board.
One thing I've noticed about you is I do see that thirst for knowledge. I see that in you. Do you feel that's the one thing that separates you from other people that's your age? Or is it something else that separates you from people your age?
There are a lot of things that contribute to the work ethic and the personality makeup of some kids. One thing I think that separated me from the crowd was, being separate. I am an introvert. Being real, seeing all of you here scares me. But, I also know it's work ethic. I didn't, try and spend a lot of time trying to be the most popular kid. I didn't spend a lot of time trying to impress a lot of people. But once I did find an art form that I could express myself with and make a living for myself with, if you want a good thing to continue, you're gonna have to work at it. So once I figured out how to turn something as simple as a household hobby into a career, I put myself in the mindset to where if I want to keep doing something that I want to do, I have to do everything that I need to do. And I think that's something that
from you. Can you write a book and kind of share it with the adults? Because I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. All right, so what is your plans? You know, when I talk to you and I let you know I want you to breathe. I want you to bring you. What do you plan on bringing to Candy Fresh in this next year? Because you got dance, you gonna have dances now, bro. So what do you plan on bringing? What flavor you plan on bringing with your DJing skills?
I plan on bringing the youth aspect to life. I mean, I know that the show caters to all demographics, never being too exclusive to one person or another. But a lot of what I've experienced in my career growing up is that age doesn't always necessarily mean experience. I've been DJing. Age does not always mean experience. I've been DJing since I was 10 years old. I've been producing since I was 8. And the number one thing I've noticed is you can't exactly get too good in a job interview or when somebody's asking you to DJ at their club if they have to ask your mom's permission. But I'm trying to show that no kid is trapped. No kid has to be stuck in any sort of, popularity rat race or anything like that. That kids like me and even kids not like me can make their place in the world regardless of how old they are.
I want him to keep going because you seem like you got so much. Any last words you want to give us to kind of give us a feel of who you are and what we can expect on the horizon? Because I know I'm going to see you.
As Miss Sonia said, what sets me apart is my thirst for knowledge. I play 6 instruments, DJing, production. I'm a teacher for Billingsley School of Music and Arts. I do several events around the community, including the Orchestra Hall Somerset. I just did Pride this last month for the second year. And I'm currently in the process of creating a recording studio of my own, both for youth and the community, in order to let people express themselves even further. So keep your eye on me.
You heard young man, keep your eye on him. Give it up for DJ Mickey Breeze. Come on back there, we need you to get the people hyped. Come on, man. You working. Y'all ready for your next dancer? Ready now. Let's say it again. Y'all ready for your next dancer? Give it up for DJ Cowman. shirt still. Come on up here, come on. How do you say that? Because I messed it up. Many like Eddie. All right, y'all. Why do you want to be on the Candy Fresh squad?
Well, I believe like dancing connects like a lot of communities, and I come like from Morocco in West Africa.
All right, you ready? Y'all give it up. Hey! You think, baby? Get out here and do y'all thing so I commend you. We're going to take a short break. We're going to have some deliberations to see what's popping. Who are the first three we are picking for the 2017-2018 Candy Fresh Squad. Us showing love to the youth, we would like to present you our youth spotlight for Mr. DJ Como. He came out here and did his thing. Show the world. Welcome to the Candy Fresh Squad, young man. So you are going to be our first representative for our youth spotlight. What do you have to say, man? Cool. We want to go ahead and thank y'all one more time for y'all. I mean, it was only a few people over here. Y'all that came in the back. I see y'all back there. So we just want to thank you. This is, if you don't know Candy Fresh, this is what it's about. Everybody in here has something that they shine about. And that's what we want to do. We want to highlight everybody that's shining in the Twin Cities. So just one more time, give it up for everybody yourself. Shakeeta Sturden, Essence, our crew, Rufo. Now it doesn't stop. We are for the rest of the dancers. Y'all ain't done. Y'all ain't done. We are going to have the Twin Cities pick the rest of the Candy Fresh Squad for 2017-2018. So it's not done. They may not have been announced right now, but we're going to take pictures of you guys. We're going to need your email and contact information, and we're going to let the Twin Cities decide who should be on the Candy Fresh squad. So if y'all feel like it should have been some other people, y'all stay in tune. Follow Crown Lens Media on Facebook and Twitter. And y'all vote for these people. They came up here and gave it their all.
I wanted to thank everybody for coming out to our second anniversary of Candy Fresh. Make sure you follow us and keep up with the artists that we feature on this show by following us on social media at Crown Lens Media Group. We also have a website. That's how you can keep up with the different events and TV shows and programming that we have. That is crownlensmediagroup.com. And if you know somebody that deserves to get their shine on, make sure you email us at clmginformation@gmail.com. I want to go ahead and show some love to everybody we interviewed. Essence Jones, Shakeeta Sturden, Raw Fire, Julia Hines, and the incomparable DJ Mickey Breeze. And of course, y'all, the Candy Fresh audience. And happy birthday to the birthday girl. It's our birthday too. We sharing it with you. So with that, make sure y'all tune in. This has been the Sweetest Show in the Twin Cities. Everybody, this has been Candy